series iOS intro question. Oh, okay. Why you are going to see the iOS intro? Is this most important or is it least important? So in my past working days, I just go through the many of the candidates. I just ask a little bit smaller kind of questions. It's even so easier to learn. It's a simple keywords, but they have been hesitate to answer. They have no ideas how to answer this. So that I have started this series that is preparing you for the iOS interview question. That's a purely updated 2025. Here, there are list of headings. You can list out what are the things you if you need it, concurrency or React programming, REST API functions. So there are a lot of things here, but we are just focusing step by step at the as like a topic related to it. Okay, just focus on what we are going to do. uh, Now I'm going to start with the basic Swift. Basic. Why we need to start with the basic. Basic is the it's like a stepping stone or a basement of a building. So we need to be strong in those keywords and strong, and also we need to knowledge with brighter than other other areas. Okay. So first question, basically everyone asks why we are been using Objective C, uh, and also why you are using updated to Swift. So Swift is like a similar to Python, and it has a lot of advantages. Modern and safe language. We don't need to do semicolon, and it's also similar to Python, and also it's an advanced programming language in related to the Mac platform or iOS related to platform. What are the platforms involved in the development of Apple ecosystem that will come under the Swift? Recently, this SwiftUI is a booming industry in the programming in the iOS. Okay, just let's go. Let's buy. Okay, what are the key features of the Swift language? They have mentioned as modern and safe. Why? What is the modern and safe? So first we go to the modern and safe. Okay, in previous language, if I am going to build nil, I am just checking build nil and providing a nil factor. Okay, nil. We can able to do it nil, or we can directly string. So we can initiate with this nil kind of value, but type safety optional, null safety, these are upcoming session. This is so safe to unwrap technology. And then there are, it supports value and reference types, that is a class and struct. And then also it's a supporting protocol orator. That's the best thing ever we have been going to written in protocols. That's the best thing. And memory safe, with ARC, I hope most people don't know. So we will jump into this topic. Okay, just we can quickly go through the over through the topics. What is type safe language? Why it's said as type safe language? Example, if you are using another language in a previous era, if I are using a let number equal to 10.0, so what it's refer? It's a double, but user can able to dedicate the string also in that variable. So it is a purely wrong. If I am mentioned string means I need to only mention string. If I try to mention 10, then the error throws here, that is runtime error and also compile time error. It cannot be executed because this is mentioned as int and it is mentioned as string. So data type is string, but the value is in int. So that's the thing they have been mentioned. It's a type safe language. It cannot be accessed in without changing the data type. So that's declaring the variable type. What is type inference? What is? Just don't see the answer. What is type inference? What is? Okay, type inference is here. I have not declared string. Okay, variable number equal to 10. See here, the greeting is also a variable. Here, number also a variable, but it refers to the string. It refers to the int. How it is? So Swift is an advanced. So it will automatically infers the type if a variable is not explicitly declared. So it will consider as integer, it will consider as string. So data type is not required to implemented here. Okay, what is null safety? So null safety is refers to the previously I have mentioned variable name string nil. It can be nil or null, and optional will be in upcoming class. We can topic we can go through this. Okay, what is optional? Variable can be contains value or nil. So value may contain I think something happening. Okay, if I am declaring string, okay, optional refers to that variable may have or not have. So here I can able to declare with the nil, or I can directly mention Dilip Kumar. So I can also again make it as nil. So there is not heavy thing will be happen. So that's the thing they have been mentioned, optionals in Swift. And why are they pointed? Because here email can be string and they can be safely accessed through optional. This is default value representer. Okay, if example, if I try to print if I can able to mention if the value is not present. So if this code is not available means it will print the Dilip Kumar, otherwise it will print development with Dilip. That's the thing here will be printed. So here it will be printed with development with Dilip. If the value is already implemented, then it will be executed with Dilip Kumar. Okay. So optional binding and optional chaining, what's the difference, major difference here? Okay, so optional reflex means optional binding. There are two kind of points here, if let and godlet. Okay, so I just show the difference here. If let name, if this contains a value, print name. This is if let. Godlet name So similarly I have just written here if let it refers to the internal block of the statement. So once the value is available means it will go as like if condition. And other method is that is guard. What it will be written is if I am if I having a function whether it has a value or not. So in scenarios like if I am having a keychain, if I am trying to access, if it doesn't having the value means we don't need to do an authentication and try to update the value. That's not necessary. So for this scenario, they have been provided a guard method. That's a guardlet will be accessed outside. So here I can able to print name. See here, it will be inside the block of the statement. It's outside the block of the statement. So else will be return the value. I mean, it's close the function, whatever thing. Now, optional chaining. Optional chaining is like related to if I'm executing with the optional value means it purely it's maybe has a value. Sometimes it doesn't have a value. Like similarly, I'm just updating another thing. Class person variable name string. Self dot name is equal to name. Okay, if I am trying to access the class variable dk person name, so here before going to this topic, I am trying to make this as optional in my variable so that it will be in a optional whether it can have the value or it doesn't have the value. Person dk. So when I try to the accessing this project, if I try to access directly, I can able to have, but it will be automatically it's gives the question because it may have or may not have the values. So it's like a optional. So optional chaining also related to this. If I am having this also an optional, here it also comes with the optional. Okay, that's the difference will be here. Okay guys, we can look out the other topics in next video. Thank you, have a nice day, just support me. This file will be available in my GitHub. I will share this GitHub link in my description. Check out that. Okay, put a star for me. Thank you.